Weekly Wonders. You want to do a little bit higher? Weekly Wonders. We're trying out some different jingles. Okay, we've been doing a lot of cooking and baking, and we've been noticing that a lot of science happens in the kitchen.
It's true.
So this week, we are going to be making butter. What you need for today's activity: heavy cream and a jar. Anything that's going to seal tightly. So I think a Tupperware will work too. All we need to do for this experiment is
Pour cream into a jar and then shake it. Shake it.
We poured it in. Seal up the jar. The judge. We need everybody to be helper shakers. Okay, now we just shake it for a long time. Let's see how long it takes. It is 9:27 right now. Here we go. We have a development. It's making less noise in there. Probably that means,
It's getting more thick.
yeah, we've probably gotten to whipped cream. It's 9:31. 4 minutes, and I think we're at a whipped cream. I'm going to take a peek.
Can I have some of it?
Whoa. Do you see how thick it is now?
Oh, yeah.
Yellow.
It's thick.
Can I see?
Hey, we're going to keep going. Hey, here's an update. It's been 6 minutes, and look, now it's starting to separate. We're gonna keep shaking it to see if we can get that butter mass stronger and stronger.
All right. I'm going to shake it now.
Okay, we've been shaking it for 10 minutes now. We've got a lot of good butter. It's separating between butter and buttermilk. We're gonna pour off some of the buttermilk into this container. I'm gonna put the cap back on. And we're gonna shake it some more. We have to keep trying to get all of the buttermilk out there. Keep separating until you have butter that's not so wet. All right, we've done it a little bit more, and now there's really like no buttermilk left in there. Seems to be just butter. We're gonna put some salt in it, and then we're gonna have it on toast.
As you probably know, milk comes from cows. And when the milk first comes from the cow, there's a ton of fat in the milk. And so farmers let that milk sit out for a while, and all that fat rises to the top. Then the farmers take out the fat and put it in a different container. And that substance in the different container is what we call cream.
Cream is pretty much just like milk with lots of fat. It's crazy that you just like pour some cream into the jar and then shake it.
When you take the cream and pour it into a jar and shake the jar, all that fat gets pulled toward the center.
It goes bumping around and then sticks to each other.
And gets banded together to make butter. But you need to shake it for a while for that to happen.
There's like the butter part, and all the liquid is the buttermilk. It's really crazy.
Wasn't that cool? Okay, cooking and baking are some of my favorite experiments because you get to eat it afterwards. So this week, we are going to be looking at when things change states of matter. You may already know that the main states of matter are solid, liquid, and gas. When we made butter, we saw something go from a liquid to a solid and a liquid. Often when we are making something in the kitchen and we are adding heat to something to cook it, or cooling something down, or mixing something up, we create a phase change, meaning something changes states of matter. That affects the bonds between the molecules. They get looser or they get tighter, things get harder like a solid, or loosey-goosey like a liquid. We want you to be a scientist and a cook this week. Maybe you can make butter like we did. Maybe you can make cookies. Maybe you can make pizza. Who knows? Work with your grown-up, make sure you have permission, and see what you can discover experimenting with food. Good luck. Download our data collection sheet. We would love to hear what you learned this week. Until next week, bye!